Hi, my name is Blake Anders. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation.
Your girlfriend was right. You are worthless.
That guy pushing me is my former best friend. To tell you the whole story, we have to go to the beginning.
So I got a call last night. I got into that school I really wanted to go to.
Oh.
So we're kind of over.
Ava broke up with me. Do you know any girls?
I know a few I can set you up with.
I'm too good for you.
This is why we could never work out.
This is why your girlfriend left you for your best friend.
Come on, what are we supposed to be doing if we're dating? I never hang out with you, I never see you. Like, what is even the point of that?
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills. You know, like nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
How was school?
Worst day of my life? What do you think? Idiot. What kind of bike do you have?
It's a sledgehammer.
Dang. You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
What are you drawing?
A liger.
What's a liger?
It's my favorite animal. It's like a lion and a tiger mixed.
Why are you so sweaty?
I've been practicing some dance moves. Is Trisha here?
Who's that on my driveway?
That's my ride.
Are you tired of this happening to you? Introducing the new all-purpose Bonomatic. Ward off unfriendly dinosaurs. It's a real bonanza. Protect your cave from hostile outsiders. Stir and serve prime bone marrow chili, made from only the finest of prehistoric beasts. Say chili. The Bonomatic even works as a back scratcher for that itch you just can't seem to scratch. Hammers haven't been invented yet? No problem. Just use the Bonomatic. And if you order now, we'll throw you a bone for free. That's right, 2 Bonomatics for the price of 1. Don't wait, order your Bonomatic today!
I think I can read minds.
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky.
So, what brings you in here today?
Okay, this one has to be B. This one's A.
have a game after school if you wanted to come to it.
Sorry, I'm busy. I can't.
Okay, but it's my last game, so I was thinking maybe you could work something out.
I just told you I can't go. I'm busy, okay? Find somebody else. Ugh, I can't stand her.
Breaking news tonight, a teen boy named Oliver has escaped from prison. He escaped early in the morning. He was charged with 3 counts of murder. His father, Don Shoemaker, his mother, Samantha Shoemaker, and, most shockingly, his 10-year-old sister, Alana Shoemaker.
Hey, new kid, come over here.
Attention students, please report to your classrooms. We are on lockdown.
911, what's your emergency?
It's my son. He didn't come home from school today.
Remain calm. Help is on the way.
I don't know. I guess I'm nervous about being in foster family.
Do you not like your new foster family?
Kat, you look a lot like Miss Strum.
What? Yeah, she really does.
See, now that I'm looking at you.
Hello, I'm Miss Strum. Welcome to my class.
No, I do. It's just like, I don't really know who I am. I wish I did.
You need to do this. You told me that you felt like something was missing.
Do you have any information on Lisa Strum? Lisa? She gave her daughter to foster care, but it doesn't say why. About 16 years ago, she had her daughter too. She gave her daughter to foster care.
You look a lot like Miss Strum.
I don't really know who I am.
You need to do this.
We need to talk.
used to say. What's impossible, well, they forgot. This world keeps spinning, and with each new day, I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away.
My name is Megan Scoggins, and I am the visual arts chair, and I'm also the fashion teacher and artistic director of Junk to Funk. Junk to Funk is your not so traditional fashion show. It's a big collaborative production that is the rock, I feel, of our school spirit. It's something that everyone in this school can jump on board and be a part of, and that's really meaningful to me. Junk to Funk got started, gosh, I want to say 13 or 14 years ago in the performance hall with a previous teacher here. With this year having 2 years off and post-COVID, I thought it was a great year to bring traditional artwork to the forefront and seeing how students could interpret that in a three-dimensional form. To come up with an idea on paper is fairly easy, but to create that in a three-dimensional way and done correctly, using fashion skills, sewing skills, draping skills, pattern making, what we put on our bodies is no longer just something to get us through our day-to-day. It's more of a way you express yourself, and it's a sense of creativity. And why not have fun with it? You only live once.
My name is Amy. I am a senior, and this is Fashion 3. The thing that first sparked my interest in fashion was when I realized it was just art in a different form. In fashion, you were the art. You were like what you were expressing. I just kind of strive to go beyond what people would typically see. Your medium of expressing yourself is clothing. So I just kind of wanted to see, like, what if I did something that wasn't something typically people would wear in everyday life. The theme of my collection is based on MC Escher's Concave and Convex. They're very like optical illusions. All of them are illusional. You don't know what's coming in, you don't know what's coming out of it. I wanted to focus on portraying movement. These are like reeds, like rattan reeds for basket weaving. If you dip them in water, they become super soft, like string, and you can shape them however you want. I have to be really careful when I'm gluing it. So like small things like that you didn't really account for, that happen, and you have to work around it. Of course, the garments are the main thing, but kind of take in the show in its entirety, the creative processes that went into the show beyond just the garments. If you look at what people are wearing today, that's kind of what it's been designed by somebody else. The thing about art is there's not a starting point and an ending point.
I'm Jenna Richards. I'm a senior, and I am taking Fashion 3 with Miss Goggins. So when I found out about Savannah Arts and their Junk to Funk show, I just immediately went into it and wanted to continue designing. So my inspiration for Junk to Funk and my collection is The Reception by James Tissot, who's a French painter who was heavily influenced by the women of the time. And so I'm drawing elements from that to create them into my own version. So my main material throughout my collection this year is newspaper. Because for every single year I have been in Junk to Funk, I have collected newspaper and stacks of it, but never got to use it. And so I was determined to give it some sort of new life this year. The most major lesson that I've ever learned being a designer is that you cannot give up on your work, and especially in yourself, because you will find a spot where you're just thinking nothing's going right and you can't fix it. But once you continue working through it, you will be able to figure it out, because you will see other people around you who are creating these beautiful masterpieces, and then you see you might be a little further behind and it just doesn't feel so great. But then you keep going and then you find something that you're so proud of, and it's just a wonderful feeling. It's the reason why I continue doing Junk to Funk, that you become so proud of yourself, the people around you, and your models for all the hard work at the end of the show.
My name is Emmeline Kim. I am a senior and I am in Fashion 3. Junk to Funk to me has always been a great creative outlet to kind of express yourself in a different art form, but fashion is a really good way to kind of bring it to life and just make it wearable, make it chic. First thing that sparked my interest in fashion was actually probably going to one of my sister's Junk to Funk shows, because she was a designer for a few years. Watching it like come to life on stage was really cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this when I get to high school. And I just thought it was really cool to kind of create your own ideas and, you know, make them come alive on stage. My collection is based on the Cathedral by Monet, and he did a whole collection on the Cathedral, but the one I'm focusing on is in the sunlight. The painting is from the Impressionist era. I wanted to really focus on form and color, so it's really light, airy. Like as you can see with this, we use really light fabrics, light colors, just make it look really flowy. I'm really proud of how far I've come in terms of sewing because, like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. Art is super important to me. It's like a great outlet to just show people what the inside of your mind looks like.
Savannah Arts Academy is home to some of the most creative student filmmakers in the South. Some of the greatest box office hits such as Forrest Gump, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Gemini Man were all filmed in the region. Georgia's booming film industry has increased opportunities for students and created an environment in which the student filmmakers can shine.
Georgia has one of the fastest growing film industries, and a lot of productions come here for filming.
One of the most important aspects of filmmaking is teamwork. The success of student-led projects like short films and documentaries created at SAA depend on a solid working film crew. Every film must have a director to lead and express the creative vision of the film, a camera department to represent the director's vision through photography and light, lighting technicians to ensure proper exposure and lighting design which enhances the film's story and mood, sound recorders to ensure every character's line is captured as clear as possible. Editors enhance the film style through pacing and rhythm, and provide the film's narrative structure.
I think people just don't understand the amount of work and effort that it takes to put together a production. Consider how many people it takes to write a screenplay, how many people it takes to edit that screenplay, and then take that in one medium and then turn it into a completely different medium. All the tech people that are behind the scenes, and also the actors, the director. Somebody has to go out and scout set locations.
The challenge of filmmaking is not only performing your technical role accurately, but also working together and in unison with your team.
We are responsible for all parts of the process. So not only once we have a script are we doing the lighting for it, the sound, the pre-production, the cinematography, but we also are responsible for writing those scripts as well. So definitely creating the stories and the preparation before we can even start working on a film.
To anybody that would say that there's not a lot of creative skills involved in filmmaking, they'd be so far off from the truth. Because filmmaking, you know, you have to be able to apply all areas of art. And basically, films are one big process of design.
Through a rigorous 4-year film program, students at Savannah Arts Academy are able to achieve and excel every step of the way.
I think one of the biggest challenges
that I see for our students as they go through the program is kind of trying to find that niche in the film industry where they feel comfortable. I think a lot of students feel like I have to be a camera person, or I have to be a director, or I have to write to be involved in the film industry. And it's, you know, that's not further from the truth. Finding your niche and finding what you're good at and what you like to do within all of this, I think is something that kids struggle with a little bit.
When I started directing Hall Monitor, I don't really think I was a good director, but you know, you kind of learn how to do it. You go through a couple rough days and you get better at it, and you talk with other people and see what if they want more communication from you. So you just kind of learn how to be a better director through directing.
I just think it's wonderful, the creativity in it, the fact you're working together with others. So I just think at the end then you have this great final product that you can share with everyone. It's been great to see. It's been art being made and enjoyed.
At the core of collaborative work students do each day is practicing the work-based skills that help them prepare for the future.
You learn a lot of just regular life skills, just working in groups of people. All of us have different opinions, different backgrounds, different creative visions. So being able to navigate that, I think, is one of the most valuable parts of being a film major.
Working in a major like film really gives her an opportunity to be able to apply what she's learning in a real-world application.
I just always feel like I want to say yes when I'm asked to be in a film. When I see the students in my classroom that are film students, and you create that relationship and that rapport with them, it just even encourages you more to be a part of the thing that they're making, of their creative process.
And with all this hard work and collaboration, our visions come to life.
My name is Benjamin Varner, and in Barbershop, I sing lead this year.
My name's Ernesto. I sing lead.
My name is Duncan, and I sing the baritone part.
My name is William Dunn, and I do tenor 1.
My name is Nishan Wims, and I sing bass 2.
My name is Ethan Carlock. I sing the bass part in our barbershop choir.
We founded Barbershop last year because tenor bass wasn't doing as much barbershop music as it did in my freshman year. And when we did barbershop and freshman music, it was always a good time, and we just wanted to keep doing that.
I saw them doing barbershop stuff last year, and I really wanted to try to get the opportunity to be in it this year, and I did, so yeah.
Last year, when Barbershop started, I wasn't a part of it, but when all those seniors graduated, we had to do an audition, so I auditioned into it this year.
To me, barbershop is a bunch of people, guys or not. Anyone can do barbershop.
Just friends hanging out, I guess.
Having fun with a small group of people and like communicating with each other.
Just kind of coming together and telling a story through the use of really complex harmonies at times and just really cool storytelling with music.
For pieces, Benjamin finds them, and if he can't find anything, he'll make something.
Then we'll go home, find pieces that he likes, and then gives it to us and see if we like it.
He takes these songs that are not traditional barbershop songs, and he separates them and turns them into 4-part songs.
Generally, I choose what we're gonna do, and if the group finds has a major objection to what we're doing, then we'll talk about it.
My favorite song that the barbershop performs is probably I'll Fly Away.
I'll Fly Away.
I'll Fly Away.
I'll Fly Away is my favorite song to perform because, you know, it's just like melodic and it's really happy.
In order for a barbershop to work, we really need teamwork.
You need to be okay with criticism, with someone telling you, hey, your vowel for this part is wrong, hey, you're too quiet here, hey, you're moving at the wrong time.
Even if you really want it to be about you, it can't be. It's about the group as a whole, and it's for the benefit of the music.
You really need to know who you're singing with.
We have 2 basses and 2 leads, so it's very easy for them to get caught up in the part and overpower like the tenor and the baritone part.
And put my hand to everything that I plan to fulfill my grand design, see all my stars align.
Continuing it is definitely going to be a big challenge because somebody will have to step up and be the next leader of Barbershop. But I'm definitely confident in the people who are already in Barbershop to lead the group forward.
I'd like to see Savannah Arts have a barbershop that kind of, extends beyond us.
I wish and I hope everyone knows that we're not all like pretentious. We're not mean dudes. We're all like goofy kids who just like singing.
We just generally have a lot of fun in barbershop rehearsals, and we're all really good friends with each other, and I'm definitely glad that this group exists.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this moment, this moment. I'll gather up
The project we're working on right now is a maritime archaeology class that has taken on the theme of African American and Gullah Geechee maritime history. We look at 5 different sites throughout the course of the semester. The Wormslow, Long Island, that is going to help us tell the story of say the freedmen who worked out there briefly, and then after it was taken away from the freedmen and given back to the family, there was African Americans who were contracted to live on that island and farm. So those stories that we're going to gather will be handed over to the park and to the state so they can educate the public about that. It's an area of Savannah and Georgia's history that hasn't been documented enough.
Part of my role as the archaeologist and and basically part of doing historical archaeology is trying to understand how humans have lived and occupied on the landscape over time. These are not isolated enclaves or communities as you go up and down the coast. These people may have been isolated from the white dominant culture, but that's they interacted economically, socially in some form or fashion, but they also interacted amongst their own communities.
All African Americans in America have some linkages to the Gullah Geechee community because this is where we came in. What I want the African American community to know across the nation in America is that they are all Gullah Geechee. The indigenous people that are connected here have connections with indigenous people all over the nation. Gullah Geechee people the same. All of the enslaved started in the South.
And the archaeology that we're doing, sort of scouting out what's left, what artifacts can help us tell the story, that's being done in partnership with members of the descendant community. A lot of these sites we're working on, we don't know a lot about the historical background. The students' research and their fieldwork is actually making an original contribution that hasn't been done before.
So our objective for the day is to record features, man-made features on Long Island, which is part of Wormslow State Historic Site. They've never been mapped before. The documentary evidence is light, so we really don't know a lot about activities.
If we saw anything that was of interest, we would flag it, take pictures of it. and then use a measurement tool and whiteboard to determine what the object was and where we found it.
So they said that they had evidence that there had been Gullah living out on that island. We actually found what we think was a home site. We found a few scattered bricks.
So this GPS sensor talks to numerous satellites, as many as 30, I think to 50, to get a very accurate indication of where we are on the Earth within 1 meter. Normally, if you say, "Where am I?" to your phone, it tells you where your phone is. This is now using this as its source for where it is, so it doesn't care where the phone is. It's where this thing that it's reading. So we put this where we want to indicate a point, or in the case of what Ozzy just did was they moved it all the way around the pond, taking data points. Yeah, and so that created a map, an area map of that pond. This thing will give us area maps, it'll give us lines, or just individual points. So today we're going to be shooting a lot of this, and then all that can be exported out to maps that we can then provide to the park for their future planning.
We think that those ponds and those ditches that we found could be something that they used to farm. So finding that means that we could find out more about their lifestyle and potentially what they ate, potentially how they lived their days, which is important for people of that community and their descendants.
I mean, I just have really enjoyed this experience. I think it's different from all the other classes I've taken, and I feel extremely lucky to have selected this class. Dr. Norrell has been an incredible professor. It's just been fun to learn about the community that I've always lived in a different way.
We can use the history of those landscapes, those stories, to hook people into not only a particular refuge, but also to get them excited about the kind of work, conservation work that we do.
It's important that we preserve and at least tell the story as best we can. And sometimes if there's a lack of documentation, archaeology is one way where you can get that information, combine it with the documentary sources, because we are historians as well, and then tell that story with the two sets together.
As a master storyteller, one of the things I know is that if you don't tell your story, someone is going to make up a story about you.
The Savannah Arts Fashion Show began in 2008 as Junk to Funk and is hosted by the Savannah Arts Academy Art Department. Creator and former teacher Megan Scoggins started the show as a way to encourage students to design fashion using the simplest of materials, or in other words, junk. The show became a hit and was featured across Southeast Georgia annually for the next 13 years. Now, in 2023, the art department has seen several shifts in leadership, resulting in Savannah Art's first student-led production, and is now recognized as the Savannah Arts Fashion Show.
So it's tabula rasa transformations. I wanted to find the through line through all of these pieces within the collections. My goal was to make sure that there was an overarching theme that was continued throughout the collections.
It's
Just really cool to see like ideas that you sketched out like a few months ago and just like slowly starting to watch it become like real life.
I wanted to make sure that the visions of all the people in the class would get shown and reflected on stage.
Having critiques in front of people and other people seeing your progress and seeing what you've done within like a certain span of time really sort of motivates you to get your work done.
How are they branding their items to make it their own? You know, it's one thing to be able to sew a dress together, but it's why is this dress, how does it fit into our theme, and how is this dress a one-of-a-kind creation by you?
I think we are all trying to like step up as a team and try to show some leadership, have it more student directed and student led so we can have more of what we want instead of what someone else wants.
The kids are more hands-on. They can always come to a teacher for advice or just for a little supervision or for critique, but I think it's good that the upperclassmen have that leadership position.
I think the show will be successful because it is in the hands of the students. It'll be our voices being heard more so than previous years. Since we have input, we can design the show how we want it to be.
It sort of shines a spotlight onto the student talent.
Just shows the hard work of all the people involved in it.
It's got its challenges, and that's what makes a live performance or a live, showing so interesting and so wonderful.
The show must go on.
So nervous. It's the first night. We're all really excited, very anticipated.
Me and my models are doing a great job getting ready, so I'm glad to be here. Just gotta iron these out and we're good. So
It's a new show. We're all really excited.
I feel proud of all the students, the models, the designers, because they really work their butts off.
Hey, is your refrigerator running? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, well, you better go catch it.
Prank calls. They're the perfect form of mischief. The anticipation of the dial tone, the thrill of the twist, the joy of the punchline. It's an art, a beautiful dance between the prankster and the prankee. Prank calls have been around as long as the telephone itself. They've evolved with technology, from rotary phones to answering machines to the internet. And yet, the essence of the prank call remains the same. It's about having fun, pushing boundaries, and connecting with people in new and unexpected ways. The first prank call can be traced back to around 1899. A man jokingly called the town sheriff claiming, "Yo, this is San Antonio Sam. I'm in your town as we speak, and I'm probably going to rob and shoot a bunch of people." It did not end well for him.
How long is this gonna take? Hi, my name is Barbara Barbette. I'm a 9-time world champion prank caller and a 3-time divorcee. One of my most memorable prank calls was in 1998 when I pretended to be a White House intern and asked, "Can I speak to President Clinton?" Of course they said no. So I said, "Tell him it's Monica. He'll know right away." Monica was just a name I made up in the moment, but we all know how that one ended.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
When talking about the history of prank calls, it's impossible not to mention the advancement of telecommunications. In the 1920s, operators were the gatekeepers of the telephone system, and pranksters would often try to fool them into connecting them to unsuspecting victims. One of the more popular genres of the telephone pranks came with the introduction of the answering machine. The fake answer, as we call it, has taken the nation by storm in recent years.
Hey, I just wanted to talk to you.
Hi.
I wanted to reach out to you about our. Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk.
Call me back, loser.
Oh.
Prank calls are not always what they seem. There's a darker, more sinister side to the greater hoax.
I was a prank call professional and a telephone scammer for 10 years of my life. I would use payphones in the area and change my voice so there was no chance of getting caught. I was walking home one night when I stumbled across an old payphone. I was feeling down on my luck, so I decided to make a simple prank call to cheer myself up.
Hello. Hello. I'm a Nigerian prince, and I have a bunch of gold in my account. If you could keep that safe for me.
Oh, sure, I could absolutely do that for you, sweetheart.
A word? All right. Okay. Give me a second.
Here's my credit card information and other stuff.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thanks.
Have a nice.
In the time of our operation, we took almost $2.3 million from the hands of unsuspecting victims.
Would you even consider that to be a prank call?
No, I wouldn't. It was a way for me to just make a quick profit. Those people were just means to an end for me. I had no empathy for them. Saw them as nothing more than targets.
Did you ever think about the consequences of your actions?
Consequences? What consequences? I was always one step ahead of the law. I never left a trail, never used my real name. Every call was encoded. I was untouchable.
When looking at prank calls, I'm always reminded of one thing: the power of technology. Prank calls have been around for decades, but with the advancements in technology, they've become even more accessible and potentially harmful. It's important to remember that behind every call, there's a real person on the other end, and the effects of our words and actions can have a lasting impact on their lives. The case of Anana, Barbara, or even me, serves as a cautionary tale of what can happen when the line between humor and harm is crossed. We must all take responsibility for our actions and make sure that our use of technology is always in line with our values and principles. Let's use our technology wisely and always remember the impact it has on those around us.
Welcome back, loyal listeners and first-timers. I'm your host, Dee McIntyre, and you're listening to... Sorry about that, folks. We're having some technical difficulties on my end, but if you'll bear with us, we have a special guest that I'm sure you're all interested in hearing. Anon, you came to me with a fascinating story that I'm sure everyone wants to hear about. So tell me about it.
Thanks, Dee. It's really quite something. See, this all takes place at my former high school, Eastside Institute. And let me just say this is not what it looks like. I'm actually a really good person. I'm successful, skilled, trustworthy, and popular. At least I want to be.
Great, just great. Tell me more about the break-in, though.
Sure, Dee. But before I get into that, this all goes back to around 2 months ago in the girls' bathroom.
The girls' bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. My friend was there. She told me about it.
I could literally murder him right now.
On the topic of that, did you hear that Principal Thompson's wife is leaving him?
Really? Sad. I did hear something else though.
What?
So you know how Thompson hoards all the field trip money in his office?
Isn't he supposed to keep that in a bank?
Yeah. But my mom's cousin's friend's brother is dating the secretary, and she says that he only checks it in once a month.
So anyone could just go into his office and take it.
That's the thing, someone's going to. I heard them talking about it at lunch, and someone has it all planned out already.
Who?
Who do you think it is?
Right. We gotta get to class.
Hey! Wait. Stop. Back up. I missed it. Almost hit her with a what?
A broom.
Hey, watch out.
Sorry, I just gotta get this to the janitor's closet.
Hey, actually, I need to talk to you.
I'm a little busy right now.
I think somebody's planning a robbery.
What?
Look, I was just in the bathroom and I heard...
Even if I did believe you, which I don't, what do you want me to do about it?
I don't know, stop it?
Why me?
'Cause you're the hall monitor, right? Yeah, I've seen your photo in the lobby.
Why do you care so much? You really expect me to believe that you're that excited to go to the aquarium, that you're willing to stop this elaborate scheme for a burglary?
It's not about the money.
What is it about?
It's about who's trying to steal it.
And who's trying to steal it?
It's...
Oh, sorry about that, folks. Seems we're still having some technical difficulties. Anyways, let's get back to the story. Anon?
Right. So, no. Sorry. I can't help you.
They might actually like you for a change.
Excuse me?
Come on. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Your hall monitor photo is vandalized. Everyone bullies you. It's not that hard to see.
Those people are just jealous.
Look, I already told you who's gonna steal it. And I have a good idea of where to get the evidence. We can do this. Look, this is your chance to prove them wrong. To prove that you are the hero that you think you are. So are you gonna help me or not?
Where do we start? We're getting nowhere.
Yeah,
This was a lot harder than I thought.
Field trip's in 2 days, which means the money is gonna be stolen by tomorrow.
Right.
You know who's gonna steal it, but not how or exactly when.
Right.
Don't have any evidence to preemptively stop them.
Right.
Can you please stop saying that?
Check.
I think we should go to administration.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
They'll never believe us.
it's worth a shot.
Are you okay with giving up the spotlight like that?
No, but the way I see it, we don't really have another choice.
It's not just a whiteboard presentation, it's the truth.
Listen, by everything I'm looking at here, you don't hold any real evidence that any of this has happened. Trust me, the money is safe. The trip to the aquarium is going to be awesome. You guys just need to chill out. We're going to have a good time.
But Principal Thompson.
I don't have any more time for this. I've got a meeting. I've got to go.
Hey, what the
Oh, geez, sorry again.
You know, let's just skip that. Anyway.
So, what's our next move?
Next move?
Yeah?
Are you serious? This was already such a big waste of time. Who are we kidding? Stopping a burglary? We're just gonna look like bigger losers?
Put it on.
I'm done. Okay, you wanna keep wasting your time, that's fine, but I'm out.
So what did you do, Anon?
What could I do? I'd given up. But then inspiration struck. So you see, this is all just a misunderstanding. I am doing the right thing.
Whoa,
A lot more than you expect, huh?
what are you doing here?
I'm here to steal the field trip money.
I thought you said Ian was going to steal the field trip money. And who's trying to steal it?
It's Ian. No, I only suggested that Ian was going to steal the field trip money.
And who is that?
What if I told you it was Ian? And you came to your own conclusions, so.
So you planned this whole thing?
Pretty clever, huh?
Why?
'Cause free money. What kind of question is that?
You know I can't let you get away with this.
And who's going to stop me? You're the one who broke into the principal's office. So if anybody's going to be the hero, it's going to be me.
No, but that's not.
Attention students, I have some bad news. The aquarium field trip tomorrow that I know you've all been looking forward to has been canceled. Anon Smith, report immediately to the principal's office.
Hey, did you get the field trip canceled?
Whoa,
Oh, thank God. This is the best.
Wait, what?
We hate that stupid field trip. It's so boring.
And we literally do it every year.
It all worked out in the end, I guess. Jane got away with the money, but I tried my best to do the right thing. And even though it didn't work,
I got to be the hero.
And don't believe anybody who tells you otherwise.
Well, thanks, Jane Doe, for sharing your story with us. And thanks again, loyal listeners. Join us next week for another mystery guest and a truly astonishing story. Once again, I'm your host, Dee McIntyre, and you're listening to Liars Anonymous,
the podcast where you choose who to believe.
So Alf, are you excited for your first day of sophomore year? I was thinking this year you could maybe do something a little different. Maybe loosen up a little, have some fun, lighten up, not take things so seriously.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Looks like we got a goody two-shoes over here.
In uniform and everything.
His pants look too high, though.
No, they're not.
We can help with that.
What the hell? I always come prepared. Hello, Principal Malone. So good to see you.
If this is about the soap, I don't want to hear about it. I've already gotten enough complaints. And yes, the bathrooms will have soap by the end of the semester, at the earliest.
No, I'm applying for the hallway monitor position.
The hallway monitor position? That's great news. That's great. Sign this. Here's your, here's your stash.
I, Alfred Hancock, do solemnly swear to support and defend LaGuardia High against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I swear that I will listen to the orders of Principal Malone and all officers appointed above me, according to the Hallway Monitor Code of Justice, so help me God.
Did you make that up?
It's the official oath from HallwayMonitorsUnion.com.
Thanks.
No problem. Sorry about those guys. Do you know them?
Yeah, they're Will and Jesse. Do you think maybe you could hang out at Planet Fun on Friday?
Well, Lily, I'm a hallway monitor now. First class to be exact. I have lots of responsibilities.
Come on, Alfred. I've got to go. Just let me know if you have any free time.
I really can't hang out. It says that fraternizing with students is forbidden by tradition. Have you ever seen a hallway monitor with friends? Stand down, stand down. Do you know excessive use of force in the hallways is a code red misdemeanor under Section 3, Article 8 of the Hallway Monitor Code of Conduct? Your names are Will and Jesse, correct?
What did you just say?
This is outrageous! Look at the sash! This is treason!
Shut up!
No, not the sash! Enjoy the swirly!
Sir, you dropped your... Jeepers. These are my list. You just been throwing all this away? You know how hard I've worked for this? You've just been tossing it aside. Don't you care about people following the rules at all? God, this school is terrible. Hardly anyone is in proper uniform. People show up late all the time. They run in the halls. Isn't this what you wanted me to fix?
Listen, Alfred.
I'm listening.
You didn't need to be so strict about minor violations of school policy. I mean, the only reason we have a hallway monitor is because the school district requires that we have one, not because, well, I thought we actually needed one.
But,
I think you need to give me the sash back. Come on. Oh, why is it wet?
I was just giving a thrilly trying to stop some bullies.
Their names?
Will and Jesse.
I won't throw this one away.
Thanks.
Wait, Alfred. I think I have a job that might be perfect for you. And take this one as seriously as you like. In fact, please do. I don't want another 97 incident.
Hey, Alfred, how was school? Oh, Alfred, what's wrong?
Said I was taking my job too seriously.
That is just horrible news. I am so sorry to hear that.
He took my sash. He offered me a crossing guard position. I don't know if I even want it.
Alfred, I think that would be a really good thing. You've been spending a lot of your time doing that hall monitoring. Before school, after school, 8 to 3 is a duty.
7 to 4.
7 to 4, that's right. I think this crossing guard is a great idea. It's a much shorter shift, right? It's a very important job, and it's life or death, but you'll have more time. You can make some friends, do things with some friends.
Maybe you're right.
Okay. That looks great.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Alfred. What's up?
My shift ended. Do you want to go play laser tag?
Sure, let's go.
Hi, would you happen to know where the death office is located?
Yeah, it's right here, but you won't find anyone in there. Death quit.
Quit? What do you mean he quit? Death just can't quit. Where do I even start?
I almost forgot the employee training video.
Hi, and welcome to the Death Department here at Life LLC. Although it doesn't get much credit, our work is some of the most
This seems a bit outdated.
We have to show this to all the
What
newbies.
happens when the Death Department gets behind on its duties?
Wait, this department caused both world wars?
It was a rough quarter.
However, with your help, we can ensure that the stages of life run as smoothly as possible.
Stupid thing. Anyway, you get the gist.
This seems like an important job.
Arguably the most.
And Death just quit?
It happens. Time to get to work.
What do I do?
We're responsible for the seamless transition into the afterlife. We clear paperwork so our clientele doesn't have to.
Well, I see that.
Do you see that stack of paper there? To your left?
Yes.
Look at the top sheet. It should be a client. Read off the top line.
Richard Tyndall, age 95.
Now under the top line, you'll see a 9-character confirmation code. Copy that onto the third sheet from your right.
Hold on.
Next, fill out bubbles 4 through 13 regarding ethnic background and income level. After that, find the 16-character confirmation code and copy it onto the label sheet under the manila-colored file.
Which manila-colored file?
Next, you'll want to check the outgoing processing orders on the computer.
What's the password?
Write down the number from the transgression counter and save it for step 27. All right, here's where things get tricky. Do you remember the 9-character code from earlier?
No, I'm lost.
Remember, never sign any forms until the order is complete.
Sign the forms? Is that supposed to happen?
That's a problem above my pay grade. I gotta go. Good luck.
Hi, I'm new here. Do you have a minute?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Weren't you just in that other office?
What?
Never mind. Do you know what happens at Death?
I just work here.
Forget it.
Never seen you around here before. Must be that new intern in the death department. How are you liking it so far?
It's hell. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I need to find Death.
He's gone, handsome, and for the better too. He really brought down the morale of this place. One time I tried to set him up, and he completely blew it. I've never met someone so unlikable.
I'm sorry. Set him up?
Oh, Miguel. Love department. See, I thought he'd be a good match for this girl Lola in Memories, but alas, even the professionals make mistakes sometimes.
Sure enough.
Anyway, I gotta get back to my cell. Stop by sometime if you have a minute.
Where are we?
This is the death department.
Death department? I'm dead?
Hold on. Hello?
Do you understand why I've called you in here today?
The mess up with the client was entirely an accident.
No, I don't care about that. What I need you to do is stop trying to find death.
Why? The entire department is falling apart, and I've seen the training video. I do not want another Spanish flu incident on our hands.
Oh, those old videos, they're so overdramatic. Things have been a lot, how do I say, brighter around here now that we don't have death. Besides, we've been looking to cut the budget.
What are you trying to say? That we don't need the death department?
All it's doing is making people unhappy. Unnecessary expenditures. The morale's up, productivity's up. Can't you taste the positivity in the air? Can you taste it?
No, not really.
Just stop trying to fill a void that doesn't need to be filled. Got it?
But, sir, humanity itself is in danger.
Listen, at the end of the day, I just need to be paid. Comprende?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get back to work.
Miguel?
Who? Sorry, not me.
Where's the love department?
Oh, it's just down the hall, to your right.
Thanks.
Then you'll want to take the stairwell at the end of the hall, down 3 floors, and make an immediate left.
What was that?
Next, go down 5 doors.
4 doors.
Right, sorry, 4 doors, and then down the hall, it's the 15th odd number door.
Right.
Ah, couldn't get enough of me, huh?
It's getting worse around here. I need to get Death back ASAP.
I don't know I can help you with that one, partner.
Did he have any friends around here? Anyone who'd know where he'd run off to?
Friends? No. Closest thing he had was Lola.
Who's Lola?
Lola from the memories department.
Do you think she could help?
No. Well, maybe. It's possible. You know, last time he disappeared, she brought him back.
That would have been useful to know. Wait, last time he left? Are you telling me this is a common occurrence?
Last time he left, he was blamed for the bubonic plague. It's a long story. But I could write you directions to our office if you'd like.
Yes, please.
There you go. And you didn't get this from me. Cat?
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Is this the memories department?
This is she?
I'm looking for someone.
The world's memory is right here at my fingertips. Who can I find?
Death.
Really?
It would make my life so much easier.
And who are you?
I'm the new intern. Do you have any clue where he might have gone?
Do you mean like vacation destination?
Anything. I need him back.
The office seems to be doing fine without him. I, for one, enjoy my time in the break room without him inviting me out for drinks again.
Listen, Lola. I have 6 clients. 12 clients waiting outside Death's door who have no idea where they are, how they got here, why they're here, and who I'm pretty sure still had a lot of life left to live. All these mistakes are falling to my lap. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just been chewed out by the boss, and I just want to do my job right.
I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, there's nothing human memory.
Can you expand the search parameters or something?
I'll do on mammals, but the memory on other life forms is pretty shoddy.
Is that a dog?
Seems our beloved Death was last seen at the dog park.
I need to go.
Wait.
That's it?
Please make sure you feel right.
Sure will. Death, sir?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the new intern from the Death Department.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Well, sir, you see, I came here to bring you back. The office is falling apart without you. We're drowning clients in paperwork.
Listen, kid, I'm not going back there.
What?
No one seems to appreciate me. Everyone thinks I'm like some sort of villain. I'm doing much better out here.
But sir.
Listen, man, you know what sucks about immortality? Dogs. You always outlive the dogs. They're like some flickering little fleeting flame in the wind. It sucks.
I can't do anything without you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and no one else seems to be of much help.
Hey, look around you.
What am I looking for?
What don't you see?
Well, I guess for a dog park, there doesn't seem to be many dogs.
Yeah, exactly. There were a lot of them here before you showed up.
Oh my God.
Look, I put those flyers out there looking for a replacement for me, and I think I found my replacement. I'm promoting you to the head of the Death Department at Life LLC.
I don't know what to say.
You'd better get to work.
It's not just a game, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of seeing the world, and ultimately it's a way of life. It's simple in its complexity and complex in its simplicity. I know it sounds paradoxical, but it's true. I'm of course talking about Hungry, Hungry Hippos.
Chet and I are the founders of the Hungry, Hungry Hippo Club here at Lincoln High.
Its purpose is really to just be a hub for all Hungry, Hungry Hippo experts and enthusiasts like ourselves. Okay, this is the club room. This is where
the magic happens.
Oh, yeah.
So the way you play the game is you get the board set up and you start playing and you gobble the balls. And whoever gobbles the most balls gets the most points, and that's who wins. And I know it sounds simple, but there's actually a lot of physical skill and mental strategy involved. We do a lot of stretching, reflex training, strength training, grip training.
Studying a lot of physics, math, looking a lot at the manual, training our mental prowess, and doing a lot of, like theory crafting sessions.
We're sponsored by the Star Wars Club, the Lego Club, and surprisingly, the Lego Star Wars Club as well.
We've been training pretty heavily recently for the upcoming Hungry Hungry Hippo Hunger to Win tournament. It's an annual tournament that only happens once a year, and it's against all the other Hungry Hungry Hippo clubs in the league. But it's very prestigious, and the winner is crowned Hippo King of the Year.
This year, we're up against the big boys, Felix and Charles. They won the tournament last year. They are the Hippo Kings. Today is the big day.
Behind this door is the Hunger to Win tournament.
And our reward. We have to crush our opponents if we want to win. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Hi, I'm Chet.
My name's Fred, guys.
You're 0.3 seconds late, chumps.
This is a point system. Learn it quickly. Are you ready to get destroyed?
Dominated, even.
No.
Well, you better get ready.
Come on, Chad, we're dying out here.
I'm doing my best.
Do better.
I can't do better than my best. That doesn't make sense.
Damn it!
We easily beat Fred and Chet.
Yes, they crumbled before our might.
But we're professionals, so...
We acted professionally.
You're pathetic.
Terrible! Get destroyed!
Get dominated.
This is a major setback. I mean, we didn't even try our signature chomp combo.
I mean, we're not out of the tournament. We're just in the lower brackets.
I don't know if we can get back into the tournament. Come on, man. This isn't working. We're not getting any better.
We just gotta keep on that grind.
What grind are you talking about? Tomorrow's the finale. I think I know something we could do.
Like what?
I know a guy. We could get performance-enhancing drugs.
Steroids? No, we gotta stay natural.
Well, I mean...
We can't grow up the game like that. We're purists, remember?
Come on, everybody's doing it. You think Felix and Charles aren't on something? They're juiced to the max.
No, I refuse. I just refuse.
Then what do we do?
We gotta learn to work together. Rediscover why we play Hungry Hungry Hippos in the first place. Rediscover our love for the game.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You're doing so good, man.
No, you're doing so good. You're the best Hungry Hungry Hippo player.
No, you are.
I think we're ready.
Yeah. Today is the final day of the tournament. We have to face Felix and Charles again.
Charles, they're winning. Come on.
Trying.
This is great.
Got this. We're doing awesome.
Charles, you're holding me back.
What?
Keep up with me.
Oh! Our balls?
We got them.
Hey, you didn't get the balls. You didn't get the balls. I transfer my single points to the bank and reinvest them into double points.
And I take my gobble points and take them to the Hippo Palace, turning them into Hippo points.
And since we have at least 5 Hippo points, we win the whole championship.
No,
Losers.
Losers.
Idiots. Stupid. Ooh.
We're Hippo Kings now. Annual, once a year. Hippo Kings. That's us.
Try harder next year, losers. Try harder. Try harder.
I have something to say.
We finally won, and honestly, it was the greatest feeling ever.
It really was. And now we are the Hippo Kings of the year. Oh, my.